everyone, Fluffy here, back with another mukbang. What I have for you today is, I don't think any kind of recipe. I just made it the other day, and when I made it the other day, it looked so pretty that I thought I'd recreate it for a mukbang. And I don't know what I'll title it, but this is basically a kimchi stir fry. I did a close-up, and I'll put it in right here. Doesn't that look so pretty and colorful? And if it tastes anything like it did last time, it'll be good. As you saw in the close-up, it is kimchi and a little bit of Spam. Don't worry, I still have enough Spam left over for that salad. I am determined to make it because I told y'all that I would. And kimchi, there is baby bok choy in here, onions, cremini mushrooms, I think that's it. And I stir-fried it all together until everything was cooked, and it is over white rice. What I have here is tang. It is no sugar tang or sugar-free tang. I can't remember what the box said. So that is good. Should I show y'all the tang? Should I put it up here? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if Fluffy can spill it. Well, look a little bit more put together than I did this morning. Thank you for those of you that joined my live. I'm sorry for those of you that didn't get notification or couldn't join me because it was too early, but I've been doing a bunch of night ones, and you know, I've decided to do one different. Y'all, my phone. Remember I told you not my phone, my camera. Remember how I told y'all that I forced the SD card in? Yeah, well, apparently when I did that, I broke the little thing that, you know how a lot of drawers do it. When you push it in and you click it locked, and then when you want to take it out, you push it in again and it pops out. That little locking mechanism, I think it's broken. It's not keeping the SD card in. So I had to go to my phone. So I apologize. I think I've ruined my phone. I mean my camera. Which really sucks. But the phone works, so it is what it is. I cleaned off the lens, so hopefully it's a clear enough picture for y'all. Not so much that it shows my flaws, but you know. Oh, this is so good, y'all. Look, y'all saw the close-up, but look. Yum. Oh, it's so good. You know, I gave the dog some of my salad, but this is spicy, so they're not going to get any. Look at the char on some of that Spam. Y'all, I'm going to choke today. Again. Stay. I'm going to have to move that, I think. Well, we talked in the live about what y'all had for breakfast. Well, it is 1:30 Texas time? Yeah, 1:30 Texas time. So this is my lunch, but this will probably be lunch and dinner. I made a whole pan of it, and there is still enough. There's rice left over, and there is some of the stir fry left over. So I could have it maybe for lunch tomorrow or dinner tonight. It just depends. Look, I got cooked kimchi and rice. You already know it probably won't make it till tomorrow. Y'all ever do this? I find myself thinking about this. Yes, you're weird, Fluffy. But you see a lot of mukbangers that, like, I may not eat all of this on camera. I mean, I didn't put a whole lot in the bowl, but you start picking through it, right? You put all of it in there, and you know you're going to, like, this piece. You know you're going to eat this piece eventually, so why do I, like, move it on the side, over to the side to look at for another piece? It looks better? You ever think about that? No, just your brain flap. So, people are telling me that it rained in Texas, and I didn't realize that when I woke up this morning to let the dogs out, and I noticed the fence and the grass was wet. Well, so did it rain? I didn't hear nothing, y'all. I went to bed early, probably about 10 o'clock. Got up super early, wasn't ready to, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get up. So I did. So, how have y'all been doing over the last few months? I know that I've been MIA, and I'm so sorry I hadn't been checking in on y'all. I know some of y'all, you warriors, I'm sure this whole worldly situation has got y'all stressed. I'm so sorry for that. I've had a couple of y'all email me, and of all the times for me to go MIA, right? But I had a little bit of that too, as you all know. All we can do, y'all, you figure, you chronic ill people, we worry about getting sick, you know, obviously, but we're just doing what we normally do, right? Most of us, you know, we self-quarantined at home anyway. The fibro sometimes doesn't allow us to leave the house. So, would we have been doing that anyway? Right? I know lack of some of the supplies probably has people nervous, but we manage. Now, I was lucky that in the very beginning when we were sheltering in place, I think is what Texas called it, you know, I had the kid and the niece to go shopping for me, and I didn't have to. But now where I am, do I still have issues? Yes, I am doing things now that are pushing me forward. So, you know, we all just have to hang in there. Well, that's easy for you to say, Flat. You know, I got more issues than you do. You probably do. And I don't mean to say all of that in a flippant way, if that's the way it's coming across. I mean, it's true. We can only do as much as we can. And if you think you need outside help, I've told you all that all along. By all means, make a call to your doctor. There is nothing weak about admitting that you need help. You can't do it by yourself. So please help me. Not a thing wrong with that. Nothing. I'm hoping, if nothing else, in society today, we're becoming more understanding of mental illness. You know, even if for some of y'all it's temporary, all it is the Rona blues, you know? That's what I call it. What do you think? Has it been affecting y'all's flares? I certainly hope not. I hope some of y'all have managed to hang in there. I said it in the live. I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm going to say it in this video. I don't watch a lot of people's lives after the fact. For me, I find it hard to keep up with what the person's saying and in the comments. I don't know. Maybe it's just my brain. So I'm going to say it in case some of y'all, or this particular person. Deb Grable, I got your card and your letter. I am so sorry. Y'all, sometimes my P.O. box gets frustrating. I'm still planning on closing it down, but I think I have a couple of months. Because I tell you all the time, please tell me when you send me something, because I don't always check it regularly. Deb, I know that you mailed that a couple of months ago. I'm so sorry. I got your letter, and I will do everything in my power to write you back this week. I hope you're good. I hope everybody's good. I'm formally apologizing to you. I didn't know you were sending me a letter. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I got a good char on some of this. Oh, and you can taste it. Oh, it's so good. Look at this piece of kimchi. You know, I always like this bottom base. That's going to take me a minute to chew. For those of y'all who don't think I chew long enough. Cue the Jeopardy song. I wanted to go, I told y'all this morning, I wanted to go to Trader Joe's. I told the live, I wanted to go to Trader Joe's today, but it is payday. It is payday, and it's going to be crowded. You know, my PTSD and then the anxiety that you get from the false lights and everything, it's just be too crowded for me. So if I go, it'll be sometime this next week. I'm trying to make a trip up there. Going up there real quick. Look around. Yeah, I'm trying to put myself on a budget. And I know if I just go there with credit card in hand or bank card in hand, I'm going to go crazy. Good. Mark and James. I think that's what they still call their channel. Mark and James. That's all they do is shop at Trader Joe's, I think. Mostly. And I didn't even know we had one. It turns out Austin has 3. I was like, what? So, you know, y'all asked me about... Oh, finish your thought, Fluff. So, I'm going to try real hard to go up there. And maybe just take cash and stay limited to that. What I think I could afford to buy crap from. Now, I ate them all. Did y'all see? Oh, here they are. This thing right here. Remember the Korean peppers y'all were talking about? Y'all, somebody asked me about them. And I've never had them. They are not hot. They taste like a bell pepper to me. No spice whatsoever. Tastes like a bell pepper. So I thought I'd let you know. Well, I'm getting down to just rice, so you know I got a spoon over here. Yeah, I use a spoon and... Don't judge me. Oh, this is so good. This is real easy. You know, I put a little bit of oil, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of sesame oil, and put all the veggies in there. Started off with the Spam, and I started frying it, and then one by one, all the vegetables went in, and when the vegetables were halfway done, I threw the kimchi in there with some of the juices while the rice was cooking. Put a lid on it, turned it kind of low, and then cooked it until it was done. That simple. I didn't add any extra gochujang in there, but you probably could if you wanted it spicier, but it's got a good bite to it. So, hopefully I can get this video once it's downloaded. We got 13 minutes. Am I a fast eater these days or what? I know what's going to happen as soon as I pick up this spoon. I'm going to start shoveling it in. Come on, pick it up, Fluff. Hand's hurting today, but it's okay. I'm good. Boo-boo, you can't have none of this, babe. I should have put a bowl of rice off to the side for y'all. But it's contaminated now with spicy. He's down here, y'all. Right here. Y'all saw him this morning. Y'all, I'm ashamed. Those 2 bottles y'all saw underneath the couch still there. I need to get them. Alright, let's do some of this rice. First, y'all, I'm addicted to this Tang. Somebody introduced me, and oh my god, you can get it online. So good, y'all. Well, those of you who eat kimchi, is the whole piece your favorite? Is the green leafy part your favorite, like the top of it? Or is the base, the thick white part, your favorite part? I'll eat it all, you know that, but the base of it's my favorite. Yep. That's what I want to tell y'all. I got the lawn guys to come. Fluffy, that's boring. Look, that's my life, okay? That's my life. I'm siding with the lawn guy comes. Anyway, the lawn guy came, and so when I had asked him to put me on the schedule, I was like, let me apologize ahead of time for the condition of the backyard. Because I did those curtains, and all they are the painter's tarps, the painter's sheeting, like, it looks like it's material. But I think it's treated. But it's so natural and organic, and they're not that expensive, so if the weather ruins them, I'm not going to be mad. And I had to rig it in a way that I didn't have to nail in the walls because this is a rental. So I take everything off the porch to rearrange the stuff, got tired, and only got some of it back. So, you know, I always have a standing promise to the kid and a couple of friends that I won't go out into the grass when nobody's home. Because I feel twice because of that. So, but I could not leave that backyard like that. So I went out and I did as much as I could. I couldn't go all the way far out and stuff. And so I told the guy, I'm so sorry. Paid him an extra $10 from what he normally gets paid because I felt guilty. But he always says, thanks for the tip. And I'm like, no. Thanks for putting up with the backyard. Here's that pepper. Is it focusing? Come on, focus. I don't know. I don't think it did. But, because I was like, I have to get the lawn guys here. Little man is getting lost in the yard. All I see is this little white tail, and his white tail isn't that tall. So, Fluffy said you were going to eat all of it. I know, but look, it's rice and kimchi. Dang. You know how I feel. And I will, the last time I ate this rice, because I don't eat rice. The last time I ate rice was the cauli rice. So when I made this, I made it with real rice. I can't. It's too spicy, babe. I didn't fill me up. I was full the rest of the night. I've been learning some about nutrition, and you know, I've talked about how nutrition. Well, what? Go right here. Don't fall on the floor. You got kimchi juice on it. And we've talked about some about nutrition and inflammation and things like processed foods aren't really good for us. Now, I say this having chowed down on this spam, but trying to cut down on so much salt, and it has really helped getting on a food prep program that's really easy to do. I've told y'all about that. And I want to take it a step further, and I'm trying to implement on how to do that. And I don't know if it'll be a series. It's going to mean more filming. I got to make sure that I can sustain that. You know, I abruptly stopped the Fibro Fridays because I was going through that whole Cymbalta stuff. But I know it's all the way out now. But, you know, I got the blues like everybody else because of this COVID thing, you know. This stuff is some serious business. Not to get demonetized because I said that word. But, most of the series that I want to try, I want to see how it affects me. I've had friends help me. And so, I want to see. I want to see how far that you are what you eat type of thing. But you'll know if and when I start it. I will start it. It's just I got to manage it properly, you know? I got to figure out how long to do it before I can sincerely tell if it's doing a difference. Like, when I did the gluten, I did it for a month. I don't know. How many times? 21 minutes. Not too bad. Well, next time I used a wooden spoon so that I wouldn't clink, 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 clink. I mean, you're still making that noise, but it's in a lower register where it doesn't, you know? Well, I don't know how boring this was, but the dish sure was good. It's never boring for me talking to y'all. But this thing is so good. I'm going to thank y'all for joining me for a late lunch today in my living room. I really appreciate that. Twice in one day? What? At least I'm a little bit more put together this morning. Yeah, than this morning. Looking like, I mean, maybe a half a can of biscuits. This morning was a full can of busted biscuits. God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind and be your own advocate. I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Don't forget, persevere. Perseverance is still the word for this channel in 2020, and it's more relevant than ever. Bye.